SPY little candles trying to break out here. And try SPY trying to grind up here out of this SPY super system setup right here. It's coming off the 15 with out of this compression. Pop out of the box. That's the entry right there, and it's up a little bit. Options were going for about 260. They're going for about 277 right now for the 551 calls expiring today. You have to be really quick on these trades. I mean, there's just not much. This is very, very slow compression here. Not an awful lot going on. So you got to kind of get in and get out. Nothing hit for any kind of a long-term trade right now. Triple Q's looking exactly the same. Look how flat those are. IWM looks very similar to the SPY. SPY just riding right along the 15 here. No breakout yet. Just a little after 11 o'clock here. Market really flat. Gap down, tried to make a little bit of a move to the upside here. It just kind of stalled out. It just moving sideways. This is really, you have to be really quick in these trades. So far, nothing significant. SPY trying to break out, but not being able to yet. Sell H also trying to break out here. BJ's, a lot of compression going on here right now. Amazon gap down, compressed. Apple having a pretty good day today. Right up against the 8 exponential on the daily. Meta gap down, just moving sideways. Again, watching the SPY to see if we're getting kind of a breakout. Oops. Apple having a pretty good day today. Oops. Right to the pivot point here. Amazon, pretty big gap down and just compressing. BJ is one of the ones we looked at for a long. Looks pretty nice. Reddit, I'm still looking at this for potential short, but I got to see some sort of a breakdown. It's in the gap right now. It's in the gap to the downside, so we were looking at blue trying to break out here as well. Cheap stock, but a nice setup here. Its 50-day moving average is only about 20 cents away to the upside. And SPY just doing nothing. Really just nothing to trade here. There's a few good longs. EXTR is a pretty good short. EXTR. Doing a pretty weak as well, but just kind of moving sideways right now. A lot of compression. SPY with a little bounce. Again, if you're in this SPY super system trade, probably if you get into profits, it's probably might as well just take it off. It's moving up a little bit here. Not much follow through at all here right now. SPY just kind of riding right along the 15 EMA. Momentum's still holding up pretty well, but market's not, price-wise, just nothing's really moving too much. BJ still looks pretty good here, trying to break out. Sell H just moving sideways. And Apple had a nice little move, get up to the pivot point, quit right there. As a lot of times those pivot points are really, really strong resistance. Moderna just moving very, very compressed. Yeah, market's not making up its mind here at all. Pretty well balanced between the buyers and the sellers here right now. After that gap down here this morning. Really, really slow movement in the market here right now. Quite a nice gap down this morning in the SPY, if you were short, and a nice bounce back up, and now we're pretty much just trading in a really pretty tight range here right now. SPY trying to break out, but these are really small candles, not much force behind them, not much volume behind them at all. So, just if you're trading any of these, you just got to trade what you can get pretty quickly because it's not really doing much. High of the day on the SPY is 552.60. 552.60, right where we are right now. So it could have made a little money on this SPY trade coming out of off of the 15 EMA, but not much. All right, see if we get any questions here. Not really entering much here at all. SPY soup was for 20 cents. It felt like 200, William. Yeah, I know. Tell me, I took that trade too, and it was I squeezed off 20 cents, but it was tough. Relative strength alley still in WELL. Yeah, we talked about that one last week. Real estate REIT. Yeah, moving up today nicely after a nice move on Friday. WELL. Just chopping right now. Joe says that the SPY, if you can get 15%, take it. Yeah, 15% is tough right now. Oops. Any SPY? I had one SPY super system trade just now, Doug. I took this one right here as it broke above the 15, and I just took profits on it. I only got 20 cents. This is just really slow action. SPY is trying to come out here right now, trying to break a little bit, but I took 20 cents. I'm out of it. I get here as it broke above the VWAP. I mean above the 15 on this pop out of the box. Right, that candle actually had a little bit of volume on it, so I took it in here, and then it just kind of moved sideways, and then on this little move here, I took profits. It's in the gap. You see, it's trying to do a gap fill. I just don't have a lot of confidence in it right now. When I took 20 cents on, it's up about 30 cents right now. All right, just kind of watching. Saw, nice call out on BJ. Yeah, BJ is a nice one. Very nice one. BJ still a good long setup on BJ. So H also was a good setup here this morning. And Apple's pretty strong here, but it is running right up against the pivot point. This pivot point here is this white line that the SPY super system puts in as resistance or support. It's usually a pretty strong resistance level. Okay, be right back. Nancy, look at he's here. You want some cookies? You want to go outside? What do you want to do? I don't know. I guess I had 5 sign-ups over the weekend. Who knows? They're just coming. They're coming. They're going.
But you don't know how many are.
I don't know who's paid. I have no clue.
Two Easters.
It could be anywhere between $3,000 and $7,000. Who knows?
What's that? Quite a.
I'm cold. Jesus.
Oh,
Put on a jacket here.
I think it's just kind of warm. It's not cold outside.
Damn.
Yeah. That it is.
Ah.
That. No. Close the bedroom door.
He's down there looking over the wood into the water. What's the fishing pole?
Yeah. Get him one.
Here he comes. It's hot footing it. I'll get you some cookies, Alfie. I'll get you something to eat.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Get some tea. You got a case this morning? Is that what that is? A glass cover or whatever?
Glass covers and.
Are you talking on the phone trying to talk somebody into going to the class?
Kit, yeah.
Oh, Kit.
And one of her friends already goes.
Kit's always good. Kit's always good for that kind of stuff.
I can't remember.
Is she going?
Yeah.
When is it, tomorrow? Or Thursday?
I got a case.
Nice.
Here's my case.
I got a case.
In my case.
Oh, yeah, nice. Okay.
I wanted something to cover the cameras.
Yes.
Said something about, you know, you should protect the cameras because the lenses break through.
Really?
I thought this had, but then some of the cases.
Well, you don't want to cover them altogether because you'd have to remember to uncover them when you want to take pictures and stuff.
Well, but this, I thought this had something
Oh.
that.
No, but it keeps it from hitting when it falls down.
Yeah.
Even if it's just closed, it's going to keep it from hitting.
Yeah. Totally. So it's a little heavier with this case, but.
Yes.
So anyway, I've got to make mondo bread, not bread, and take it to the Verizon guys.
coffee. I got cookies for you, buddy. I've got cookies for you.
Can you send me your W-2?
10.99.
I mean, your 1090.
I gave it to you the other day.
You did? Oh, okay.
Remember, it was in 2 parts.
No, that's why I want to try and print it in one.
I don't know. All I can do is I'll email it to you.
Yeah.
Wait. There it comes.
Here comes. It's coming.
I just sent the
Oh.
email from but I mean, you're gonna have the same problem I am trying to print it out.
No. I'm going to edit.
Oh, okay. You probably need a password to get it.
What?
You'll need a password to get into it.
Yeah.
It's my last 4 digits of my social number. With
Let me get back to my computer.
All right, so again, we're just watching the market here. You can see it's not doing much of anything. It's gap down this morning, moved up, try to make a nice run here. Just chop, 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 chop. Try to break out, pull back again. This is very choppy action right here. Again, I'm just lining up some stocks for longs and shorts in case we get a move in the market. BJ's was one of the nice ones this morning. CELH was also a good one this morning. Reddit gap down this morning. I'm still looking at it for short, but I got to see a breakdown from this price action here before I do anything.
Is it the right line trading thing?
What?
Because there's no link to the, do I have to
It,
log into right line?
no. It's well, the email I sent you. There should be 3 of them. The one of them has the attachment. Doug, you took it and get out quickly. Chicken, yeah. Well, you got to be chicken today. This is not a good day to be. This is a low probability trading environment. If you watch my video on the errors traders make, they don't adjust their trade size and the number of trades they take for the market conditions. And the market conditions are this is low probability trading environment, which what I said in the video was you shouldn't either be doing no trades or just a small size and a small number of trades. And same applies to the SPY today. It's just chopping. So if you trade it, you got to really get in at a good level, right at the support or resistance level, and you've got to get out pretty quickly. Whoops. Doug, yeah, so you took some profits and get chicken. This is not a good day to try to stay in trades a long time. If you watch my video on the errors, the mistakes that traders make, not adjusting to what the market is for the day, the market conditions is number one. You know, a day like this, where this is a low probability trading environment, what's called an LPTE. This means that the market's not going anywhere. So if you take any trades, which you shouldn't be taking many anyway, you've gotta take profits pretty quickly. You can't try to let these things run for a long time, because it's not going to happen unless we get some sort of a change in the market. Unless you've got a really strong or a really weak stock. You know, even BJ's now is pulling back again. It's been very strong all day. So you just can't depend on the market to give you any kind of help at all right now. Were you able to get that, Ruth?
Huh?
Did you get it?
No.
You didn't get it?
Wasn't attached. You got something from Shreya, somebody for Tradia Futures?
What?
You and I both got emails from Tradia Futures.
Oh yeah, because I didn't. Did I get one today?
If you didn't, I'll forward mine, but they need additional information.
Oh yeah, that's. Don't even worry about it, Ruth.
Oh, I'm not. I wonder if you got it.
I didn't get it. As far as I see, I didn't get it.
Okay. Show it to me again.
This is what I sent you.
Okay, yeah, but I didn't get the link. Okay, download that.
I got it downloaded.
Oh, okay. Let me see it. Oh, they did it in Excel. No freaking
See, it's
on 2 sheets.
cut it off.
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, you get the information you need, but
Okay. That's all we can do.
and I gave you this. I printed this the other
I
day
know,
for
I
you.
have both of them.
Yeah. So
Okay, I was gonna try to put them together, but what they did is they did it, what's the word? Portrait. Not portrait, landscape. That's why. And that's a PDF, so.
this is portrait here. Landscape would be longer. Because I
Yeah,
try to print it in
I
landscape.
said landscape after I said portrait.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
But it's not on. I mean, I can't print. If I print this, it doesn't show up
No,
with this stuff here.
Yeah, because it's bigger than the page. And you probably cannot, it's an Excel? Okay, here's an idea. Just click on that.
You click on what?
Anywhere on, yeah, just, alright. And then no, wait a minute. It's not gonna make it any bigger.
No, it's not gonna get us no more information here.
No, don't worry about it. Okay, I'll use what you sent me.
Yeah, that's all we can do. It's not worth it.
No.
I'm still trying to grind up a little bit here, but they're very slow, very slow. You know, when you have a low probability trading environment, the the fact that you don't have a market with you, your edge goes away. Your edge is reduced a lot. The edge that you need to be consistently profitable is just you're fighting against basically just a non-moving market. So you've got to have a stock that's really good, and it needs to stick with it. Like BJ's looks nice this morning, but again, it's not going anywhere right now. Reddit for a short, also not going anywhere. Moderna for a short, now it's trying to bounce, so nothing here I'm going to touch at the moment. Nike's been moving up this morning, now it's starting to pull back down again. I'm just leaving my sell order in there at 485. We got enough time on it to give it some time. See if we get any kind of a pullback in the market.
Did you actually sell any,
What?
did you buy or sell any stocks, bonds, or other investments during the year?
Yeah, of course.
Yes? You bought stocks?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
What's that for?
Taxes.
Huh?
Taxes.
Oh, but I mean, who's asking that? Oh, that's just one of the check boxes, yeah.
Yeah, it's a worksheet.
Yeah. Carvana putting in a bull flag today. Right here. Not a bull flag, sorry. Bullish engulfing candle. Not a bull flag. Could be kind of considered a bull flag, but not a very good one. But it is bouncing up here. We got several levels of resistance on here in Carvana. But up today, 2.7%. Again, we got an LPTA, DED, low probability trading environment day. The SPY is grinding up. Again, we've got a gap fill way up here, 555, 53, so we got a little bit of room there. But I'm not chasing any of these things right now. I did take a SPY super system trade for $20 a contract profit, that's it. Just not moving fast enough. Coke moving sideways now. Most of the consumer defensive stocks were up this morning. It is to be expected.
rollover and IRA
Oh.
this year at all?
What?
Did I roll over one? Didn't I roll over an IRA to Ameritrade? Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. See, makes such
Great. See if we get any questions here. Yep. Doug, made some money on that quick trade. You've been second guessing yourself. That this is just, making any money today would be a good job if you can do it, because this is really pretty tough trading. Again, I only took 20 cents, $20 on the SPY. Could have got a little bit more if I rode to this candle, but there's just too much of this going on. Chop, chop, chop. So I didn't. I'm not going to fight with it. Watching to see what Nike does here. It's back down below the VWAP now. It's almost flat for the day. Pat's Nation, hey, over Pat's Nation over in in the YouTube feed. How do I gauge if something is too extended from the 8 EMA on the D1? In steep drops, everything looks extended. Yeah, and everything is usually extended. But what I look at for if stock being extended, obviously I just eyeball it. But if you want to take a look at the ATR, the average true range, and if the stock is at least if the stock is like 2 ATRs away from the 8 exponential moving average, either way, it's too extended. Yeah, that's the baseline I use, 2 ATRs. Whatever the average true range is of the stock, look at what the stock price is, look where the 8 is, and see what the difference is. If it's 2 ATRs or more than 2 ATRs, it's too far extended. Hey, Midas. MLGO is quite strong this morning when the SPY gapped down. Would you consider going long on it? This stock has run up an awful lot. It's in what you want to look at on MLGO. Is and I traded this. We traded this last week when it was up like $4.35. This is a big, huge run in this stock. It's a big bull flag. You see the purple line right there? That's the 200-day simple moving average. And notice how it went. It's amazing how it goes just about to it. It's 24.86. The high today is 25.50. So we about 70 cents above that 200 right there, and then pull right back. So that I would be very concerned about that 200-day moving average. I wouldn't be taking it long here at all. There's too much risk as far as that 200 is concerned. And it's not really too extended from the 8 here, but if I look at the ATR on this thing, the ATR on this is $5.23. So if I was looking for an extension here, to kind of talk about that other question, I look at the 8, which is at $13.91, and it's trading at 22. So I'm about $9 away. So I'm almost 2 ATRs away from the 8. So it's a little too extended, and it's also got the 200 SMA right here. That's a big resistance level on MLGO. So something happens there, I wouldn't touch it. Lulu for a short here, Saw. I mean, there's quite a few good setups on Lulu. Lulu right here is on my charting right here. It looks pretty good, and it's pretty extended from the 8. The 8's right up here, right? So, but this is a void I have on here. These are high volume support and resistance levels. The next one is right down here. Can't really see it, but it's about 278, 279, somewhere in there would be the next support level on this. and this is a resistance level, but you're just putting in a little doji here today, but it is pretty far extended. All right, so again, if we look at the 8, the 8 exponential is about $316. So we're $31 away from that, about $31 away from the 8. And we look at the we look at the ATR right here, and it's about $15. So we're just about 2 ATRs extended from it. So it's a little too extended, and I would probably just be day trading this thing. I don't know what's going to happen, but this would be a next support level right down there. And what it's doing today, not much, just kind of chopping here. DJ still kind of moving sideways. Reddit moving up. We don't want to, so I'm not going to touch this until it pulls back down again. And I'd like to see Nike pull back down. Nike's starting to, Nike's gone red again, so that's good. Midas, I hope that discussion on MLGO was helpful for you. Coming up on 10 minutes to 12. I have a doctor's appointment today at 1, so I'm just going to take like an extended lunch. And I'll probably leave about 12:30. I should be back before 2 or so. There's really not that much going on here right now. Buy's drifting up. Triple Q's drifting up. UIWM as well.
Good God, I made $30,000 from you. Back in- No drugs. Exhausting.
Again, just not much sustained movement here in the market. Gap down, nice. I try to move up into the gap, and it's just fighting along here. It's drifting up, but this is really a very slow move up, and nothing sustained here at all. So I mean, I don't have any idea whether it's going to try to fill the gap or whether it's going to break down. So thusly, it's LPTE. I don't do anything. I just watch for the ones I'm looking. Is BJ breaking down a little bit here? Reddit still going up. I like it short. If it ever continues to break down. Nike, I'm just keeping my sell order on Nike. Coming up on 12 o'clock. Again, I have a doctor's appointment at 1. I shouldn't be there too long, and it's pretty close, so I hope to be back by 2 o'clock. But I'll leave about 12:30, a little after. I'm watching Nike here, down 5 cents right now. Got down this morning, pulled up, went green. Now it's just slightly red. Just moving sideways again. I'm keeping my sell order at 485 for right now. Alright, be back in just a second. Just watching the market. Not really doing much of anything, as we can see. Watching Nike here. Starting to pull down now with a little bit of force. Reddit starting to pull down again. I'm just watching this one. BJ's was a nice long this morning. Now it's pulling back. Getting a little bit of selling in the market here right now. Okay. Be back in just a minute. Oh. Gotta get something to eat before I go. Oh. Hey, Alfie. Hey, buddy. boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a very good boy? Who's a very good boy? Yeah, you are. You are. All right. It's not working.
So what?
Oh, my news feed stopped working.
This is the Ellis Creek dermatologist, right?
Yeah, it's right near Lowe's. Is that Lowe's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna remind you that tonight to print out the tax stuff.
What's that?
I said I'm gonna remind you tonight to print out your tax stuff.
Yeah, I just got one. I gotta do a download of something from Trader.
I said tonight.
Yeah.
I'm being generous.
Another earthquake in Indonesia.
Aftershocks?
No, it's
Oh,
another
they
one.
just, a new, how big?
6.2.
Ooh, I'm going out over there.
Yep. Go to the bathroom, have some soup.
Huh?
Go to the bathroom and then have some soup and then go to the dock.
Want me to take a sip out?
I'm
Oh, you
gonna
have your own sip.
I get the Publix one.
That's all right.
I may just check for questions here. I got to get ready to get ready to go here. Cell H breaking out, Ali. Trying to. Green candle and a red candle. Still choppy. Very choppy market here. Again, I'm gonna get ready to get going, so. Get stuffed, yeah. That's the way that's the whole market here today. So I'm gonna get ready to get going. I got a doctor's appointment at 1, so I need to just grab something quick to eat, go over there, and then I'll be back. I should be back by 2 for the rest of the afternoon. See what happens with the market. It's really not, again, it's LPTE today, low probability trading environment. Keep your number of trades down, keep your size down, and not trading at all today is probably not a bad idea, at least not right now. We don't know what the market's going to do from here, but we'll see. Nike's still looking pretty decent here. It's pulling back here after bouncing up a little bit this morning. I don't really see much sustained buying in the market. I mean, there's a little bit, but not an awful lot. All right, so I'm going to get going. I'm going to go ahead and shut down the YouTube feed. Thanks everybody from YouTube. Appreciate you being here today. Pats. I'm not sure if I remember, but last week I told you about NUE short that went against me. Took $3 profit on 2 XIs this morning. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, again, I remember it. It gapped down this morning. It was, we talked about this, and I said that that it was a good one to stay with short. I know you get into it here, but it bounced up. But notice how it stayed below the 15 the whole time, and these were, the 15 was sloping down, stayed below the $50 SMA, and I think I told you that I thought it was a good one to hold. And it gapped down this morning, which you don't know if you're going to get a gap down, but you did. So that was a nice trade. Very nice job. Nice job, Pats. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close the YouTube feed down, then I'm going to I'll leave the room up and going here while I'm gone. I should be back hopefully by about 2 o'clock. Again, we're not missing an awful lot right now, so we'll see what happens. But I'll be back as soon as I can. Get in here for the closing, see if we have anything we might want to take overnight. All right, be back in just a bit. Well, just about an hour and a half. Lucille, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for being on the YouTube feed. Appreciate it. If you're interested in the service I give, the room and the alert service, as well as the software that I use, the SPY Super System software for identifying institutions, just go to rightlinetrading.com, and it's right there.